my god, I would murder you.
I know, aren't I horrible?
Adam and Corwin are playing games.
They're both so stupid and lame.
The show is going to hell. In a handbasket.
Hi everyone, my name is Corwin. This is Adam. You're watching HandbasketGaming. We're continuing to play Mario Odyssey.
And I've got a bird on my nose.
Yeah, you do.
And that's a nice little, like, Easter egg thing that Nintendo put in there. At different kingdoms, you have different animal friends when you fall asleep places. Because if you leave the, if you don't touch the controller for long enough, then Mario falls asleep. And yeah, you get different animal friends. Oh my god!
Are you on like Cocaine Island? Why are there just piles of white powder everywhere?
It's salt and cocaine mixed together
for spicy nutrition.
Yeah, we're in Stitch's Stitch's
Kingdom.
Yeah, I was gonna say kitchen, but Kingdom came out, and that also makes sense. So yeah, Stitch's Kingdom Kitchen.
Kitchen Kingdom.
Oh my god. Okay, so
that's a great show name.
Yeah.
Not a good show.
Oh no, like it'd be a combination of like LARP and a cooking show.
So I was just thinking
LARP and Top Chef combined is Kitchen Kingdom. So you have to. Oh my god. Okay, don't steal this, internet. This is patented. Even though we just thought of it, you have to cook under medieval circumstances, so you don't have anything modern, and you just have like turnips.
The only twist I want to make to that, because I do like that, but I still want there to be an actual king, and I want it to be Gordon Ramsay, and I want him to be a dick to all the poor people who don't have.
So you want him to be Gordon Ramsay?
Well, no, it's a character he plays. I legitimately think that Gordon's a nice guy outside of his show.
See if I can make this jump. Nope, no, not if I do that.
Yes! Nice work.
Damn it! I thought that was going to be a moon. Okay, sorry. Sorry to derail.
Die 6 more times now.
So the other a couple episodes ago, we were talking about how obsessive I am about things, because we were talking about actors and whatnot. So I'm gonna paint you a picture of what it's like in my brain space.
Oh, I want to see this picture.
So, I was driving home from work the one day.
All right. What day was it?
It was a Tuesday. It was this past Tuesday.
This past Tuesday.
And I saw a guy, like the guy in front of me on the highway, had the license plate Rony.
What a piece of shit.
Which, that's, I was staring at this and like a normal person would go, that's a weird license plate, and then move on with their damn lives. Not me. I stared at that and I'm just like, okay, there's a number of places he could take that. Because back in the early 90s, Vanilla Ice tried to make that a thing. Like there was a song called Having a Roni, I think, which was essentially like, it was supposed to mean like pulling a prank or having a laugh sort of thing. And he tried to make that a thing, and I'm just like, is he a big fan of Vanilla Ice? That would be interesting. Or it's just like, or maybe his name is Roni, and he's a shitty speller, and can't even spell his own name. And then I'm just like, that would be really ironic. And then I'm just like, or maybe his name is Roni, or maybe he's just really clever, and it's like, he meant it to be an ironic license plate, and he left off the I.
Wow, you were having a lot of fun with that.
And then my mind went to Roni, like iRobot. And like I just expounded on this in my brain for the remainder, the remaining 20 minutes of my drive home. And I'm a little bit proud and a little bit sad.
Nice.
I thought I was dead for sure.
How often I see license plates that start with HBC. Sorry, not HBC, sorry. That's actually health and beauty products code for grocery stores. No, HBG. I see that and I go, I wonder if they're a fan.
That would be...
And I'm like, that's definitely not the case.
I was going to say, the preface for license plates in Ohio is 3 letters and 4 numbers. So... methinks not quite fans. But that would be amazing. You should ask them. start get yourself one of the
Just pull them over, like cut
Exactly.
them off in traffic, then hit the brakes.
No.
And jump out of the car.
You gotta get one of the little like. Do
you know my
what do they call it?
face?
The cherry. The little like the removable police light thing for the top of your car.
And just
get yourself
over?
one of those. Yeah, just pull them
That's-
over. It's just like, hey, this is important, not police business.
Some guy tried to pull Kat and I over once. He pulled his. He was like almost chasing us. I think he felt that we cut him off, even though we didn't. We didn't have a yield sign.
Okay.
He did.
Yeah.
And he chases over. He rolls down his window, yells out of his car, "Pull over!" And he's like, "I'm a cop. Pull over." He's in a truck.
Yeah.
So I just leaned out of my window. Hey, go fuck yourself. Because he wasn't in uniform.
And then he
wasn't in a
pulled his
cop car.
gun. And
I just told him to go fuck himself, and then we just kept going.
Ah.
I think we ran a red light to get away from him. I mean, there was no other cars anyway, but that guy was full of shit. I was like, no, there's more likelihood that you are in fact a serial killer than you are a cop.
I actually had I had something kind of similar happen. It was actually while I was leaving Lakewood the one time, because I didn't know the area real well, and I was trying to get out, and there was a lane that turned into a turn-only lane, and it wasn't super clear that it turned into a turn-only lane, so, there was nobody else in the way or anything, so, I reached the end of this lane and then had to, pop over to the other lane real quick. And obviously I was speeding, because I speed everywhere.
He does.
And then this guy pulls up next to us at a stop sign, and, he doesn't say anything, he just holds his badge out the window. And I'm just like, oh, okay. And he goes, "Have you been drinking?" And I'm just like, what? He goes, "Have you been drinking? I saw what happened at at that stop sign back there." And I'm just like, no, we're just not from here. And then the light, we weren't at a stoplight or a stop sign. We were at a stoplight. Damn it, get up there. And the light turned, and I just drove off.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, nope, haven't been drinking. Bye.
That's funny and effective and good.
It's just like, he doesn't have his gun out, and he's not, I'm out. Sorry.
Him asking you if you've been drinking made me think of something, though.
Okay.
In my favorite Mexican food restaurant place in Lakewood.
You can just call it a Mexican restaurant, but okay.
Yeah, I guess that's probably the better way to say it.
Mexican food restaurant, as opposed to those Mexican culture restaurants.
Just go
Mexican hat restaurants.
I love eating Mexican hats. But no, this it's amazing. It's great. It's really great. And it used to be an IHOP before it became what it is now. And when it was an IHOP, there was a guy that we knew who I didn't know him really. We just knew him through rumor. Got really drunk. Was driving home very drunk, and he took a hard left where he meant to take a right, and drove right through the wall at 3 a.m. of this IHOP, and just did so much structural damage to the building that the company couldn't afford to keep it, so they just closed up shop.
Wow.
And sold the property to this other people who then turned it into the Mexican restaurant.
Mexican food restaurant.
Mexican food restaurant. And that's my anytime everyone's like, "You've been driving drunk?" I'm always thinking about that guy. I mean, not as drunk as that guy, I'm sure.
That's kind of like
I've ever been driving drunk, but
yeah,
I always think of that.
We had one guy. I come from a relatively privileged area.
Yeah, you do.
And
they don't have sidewalks. All right, continue.
Anyway, there was this one kid who, it was relatively shortly after getting his driver's license. He had a brand new truck because his dad owned a series of car dealerships. And brand new truck, he's sitting outside a gas station / restaurant. It was a gas station Subway.
Mm-hmm.
And he just, he hits the, he meant to hit the brakes and hit the gas instead by accident, and started to go forward, and then, panicked, and rather than, pulling his foot off of the gas and, swapping over to the old brakey, he decided, he didn't decide, but he just, he slammed on the gas further and drove through the wall of this Subway.
Wow.
And
dude wanted to eat fresh, man.
This fucking guy, like...
Wow, that's a big dragon.
Yeah, it is.
You think it's voiced by Eddie Murphy?
No, it's voiced by Sean Connery.
Oh, okay.
That's right. I'm going with the old pull from Dragonheart.
Mm-hmm.
So you survived this, plumber boy! And, because they need to put things in my way to halt my progress to make the game longer. Actually, I don't know why I'm griping. This is an amazing fight that happens with this dragon. But, if that had happened to me, if I had plowed through the front of a building, like, my life's over at that point. Like, I can't afford to, pay for repairs or, all of these various things. Like, I think that, car insurance would probably cover at least some of it. But, like, there was the lady who was working at the subway at that point had some injuries, and there were lawsuits there. Like, all these various things where it's just like, I would have just been Dunyan rings. And this guy, his dad just settled out of court and, paid for the repairs and paid for her medical bills and all that crap. And within a week, kid had a new car again.
Wow.
And I'm just like, yep. Sometimes things aren't equal.
Yep.
Sometimes life isn't fair. And
that's a perfect example.
Ending this episode on a really high note. So on the next episode, we'll try to get back to the dick jokes. What do you guys think is our worst health habit? Like, the thing where the doctor says, absolutely never do this, and we do it anyway.
Heroin.
Answer down below. We'll record the right answers and give shout-outs to people who get it right. Give us game suggestions down there as well, and we will try to play them. And if you like our stuff, subscribe to the channel. And if you have friends who would like our stuff, please share the videos around. Bye, everybody. Have a wonderful day.
Boop, 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 peace.